Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you guys my Chronomaly deck profile for June 2015. I've been messing around with this deck. I always wanted to build it, but kind of missing Never Disc always kind of, shut me off of the deck. But we finally got it in World Superstars, so I figured, why not? Let's bring you guys the deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started. I run 3 Chronomaly Never Disc, probably the best Chronomaly in the entire deck. He's a searcher when he's normal summoned, and you can also special summon him from your graveyard. So he's great for field swarming and for searching. Like I said, he's pretty much, a lot of people compared him to Stratos for the deck. Great for Exceed summoning. And he just really sets up your plays because you could need Crystal Skulls for, a specific thing, Gordian Knot for another. One's overall good. He's got good attack stats and everything. And I also run 3 Chronomaly Crystal Skull. This card is another searcher for the deck. If you control a face-up Chronomaly monster, you can discard this card to the graveyard to add a Chronomaly monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except Crystal Skull. The effect can only be used once per turn, so you can get back Never Disc if you need be, Crystal Bones for additional summons, whatever you need for that situation. Speaking of Crystal Bones, I run 3 Crystal Bones. This card's kind of like the Cyber Dragon of the deck. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. And when you do, you can special summon 1 Chronomaly monster from your hand or graveyard except Crystal Bones. So if you are able to search out, what is it? Actually, no, because you can't, because you have to have a face-up one, so my bad on that. But basically, you can get back the Crystal Skull you have on the graveyard or something else and Exceed summon very easily with the Crystal Bones. I have no clue why I thought you could. I forgot you have to control no monsters. That's why it is like a Cyber Dragon. But oh well, moving on. We also run 3 Chronomaly Moi. This card is great for just additional, special summon for a rank 5. If you control a face-up Chronomaly monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position. The card works great with Golden Jet because Golden Jet can raise its own level before you special summon this and then go for the rank 5 right then and there. Just a good spammer, this card. I also run 2 Chronomaly Gordian Knot. This card is, when this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Chronomaly monster from your hand. If you do, this card's level becomes the current level of that special summon monster. This card's perfect for Exceed summoning with the hand, just because it adjusts the level of the monster that you're special summoning. So you can go for a lot of different summons with this card. And I also run 3 Chronomaly Golden Jet. This card raises the level of all Chronomaly monsters you currently control by 1, so you can only do it once per turn. So, like I said before, you want to, raise the level of this card before you special summon Maui if you're going for that play, basically because otherwise you'll be off 1 level if you special summon these 2 and then raise the level, so always remember to do that. Or you can even, if you wish, special summon 2 Maui. Oops, that's not Maui. Where is he? There he is. And then raise the level that way, and then you have a rank 6 summon that way. And I also run 1 Chronomaly Aztec Mask Golem. This card is during your turn. If you have an activated Chronomaly spell card previously this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand and control 1. You can only control 1 Mask Golem. I only run 1, kind of like just the 1 tech in the deck. Any more kind of gets a dead draw for me. But all the numbers are pretty, standard in the deck. Maybe might switch it down to 2 Golden Jets. But we'll see. If I do that, I'd probably just add additional staple. And the only non-Chronomaly monster I run in the deck are 2 Honest, because a lot of the Chronomaly monsters in the main deck are light, and also most of the Exceed monsters are also light. So we'll move on now to spells. I run 1 Chronomaly City Babylon. This card's a field spell. It's just once per turn you can banish 1 Chronomaly monster from your graveyard, then target 1 Chronomaly monster in your graveyard with the same level as that banished monster, special summon it. Once again, another great way for, not minusing yourself with special summons, just, reusing cards you have in the graveyard. And I also run 2 Chronomaly Technology. This card, you can target 1 Chronomaly monster in your graveyard, banish it, then look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 of them to your hand, and send the other to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 technology once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters during the turn you activate this, except Chronomaly monsters. So it's great for search. A top 2 can really make or break if you need a specific card and haven't drawn it yet. Sending the rest to the graveyard. Putting cards in the grave you need. Overall, great. Only like 2 though. 3 can be kind of costly later on when you don't want to banish everything in your graveyard because you do want to use some cards with City Babylon and whatnot. And 2 Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. All Chronomaly monsters you control gain 800 attack. That 800 boost does really help with a lot of cards. Putting Neberdis to 26 gets you out of a lot of situations. Same with any of the exceed monsters. So right now my numbers are pretty good, 2 and 2 for these. If anything, I would maybe one day cut Chronomaly technology to 1 and run 3 of this. Just spamming this card can be really crazy at times, but I'm happy for 2 and 2 at the time. And I also run 3 Potted Duality, just extra search. Neberdisc, you only have to normal summon, so Specialing can wait a turn if you just want to set up your hand and field. And also run 1 limiter removal, just because the exceeds are machines, so you can really go big with these cards. And I also run 1 Soul Charge, just Field Swarm, really needed. 1 Book of Moon, and 1 Regeki. And then for traps, pretty basic trap lineup. I run 2 Fiendish Chain, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Ring of Destruction, 1 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Compulsory, and 1 Solemn Warning. So that's it for the main deck. We'll move on to the extra. I run 1 number 33 Chronomaly Machuek. I just run 1 number 33 because this is not the OTK version of Chronomalies. This is just a standard deck version. The one was the OTK is the one that run Mini Guts. I might make one of those later on, but that's the deck that mostly focuses on number 33. 33 is just in here for exceed options if you use a card that makes you only able to special summon Chronomalies for the turn. Also, 2 of the new one, number 36, Chronomaly Chateau Yuck. You need 2 level 4 Chronomaly monsters, and once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0. Until the end of this turn, you contribute 1 Chronomaly monster, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, whose current attack is different from its original attack, and destroy it. This card is awesome. We needed a level 4 Exceed. Works great with number 33, and the pop ability is also very nice. And I also run 1 number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis. You rarely ever get to summon this guy. Like I said, the one situation is when you can use Golden Jet to raise your 2 Mauis and then go for the rank 6. It's also why this is the only rank 6 I do run in the deck. And I also run 1 Crystal Chrononaut. This card is just great for stall. Just sitting on this until I need more plays, just because it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects when this card is attacked by detaching a material. And I also run 1 Gorgonic Guardian, great because a lot of the cards in the deck are rock types. And I also run 1 Tyrus, just another rank 5, Gaia Dragon for used up rank 5 or higher, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Leviair, 1 number 101, 1 number 82, 1 Castel, 1 Lava Ball Chain, and 1 Exciton Knight. So, yep, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.